see. The audio is good on this. Okay, it doesn't sound too bad. Hello, hello. Okay, hold on. Up, 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 up. Da 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 da. It doesn't sound bad. It's just there's some static in the background. Okay. All right. It's coming through. Wait, what the fuck? Let's just bring out. I can't hear anything. Oh my god. Okay, hold on here. I haven't streamed in so long, so like I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, that should be correct. That should not be the master device. Okay. Well, now I can hear it, but it's just not. It's not coming through OBS. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. Okay. This is going to the right device. Alright, hold up. I gotta restart this stream. I gotta restart OBS. This will take 2 seconds. I don't know if anybody's watching, but like, whatever. Okay, there, now that should work. Let's just make sure this is the right volume. What's that, negative 10 dB? What's this at? Okay, that's great and all, but the fucking... I can hear static, and I don't like that at all. I hate how there's static. Boy, oh boy, is this fun. I gotta figure out the right threshold. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it, see what happens. If this... I'm sorry if the static is annoying, I don't know what to do. But anyway. Let's wait for some people to join. Okay. Oh wait, yeah. Like, okay, I don't know if this just like the watching number one is just me. I think that's kind of stupid, but okay. Oh my god. I want people to join so I can start, having some fun. But like, I don't know if there's one person or if there's like, can I like view the people that are watching? I don't know. Okay. Well, I made this thing a while ago. Well, actually, no, I made it this morning. I was working on this Zomboid bass. hate that noise so much. Okay, hold on a second. My fucking fan, like, I need to put a filter on this. I mean, not a filter, a gate. Okay, and the volume of me still comes through. Okay, that's interesting. Let's just hear how that sounds on. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Come on, people, join! I did this because I wanted to see if people would join it, and it's just like, I can't make a community post, so it's hard for me to get people to join. 133 subscribers, and my friends aren't joining. My fans. Rest in peace. Okay, so it's actually looking good. The live stream's actually looking not half bad. Yeah, not half bad. Don't want to accidentally close OBS though. I hate that. I hate that so much. This fucking... I hate that frequency because it always happens. And if I low cut it, here's the problem. If I low cut that frequency, it just makes it sound thin and weak. I guess it's just like, it's just kind of like it's in the context of like a sub, it's not too bad, but like I guess if it's in like in context with a sub, it's not that bad, but like yeah. Let's see how that sounds with the sub anyway. What node is this? This is E0. And I like the blue color for subs. So, yeah. Good enough. Actually, why the fuck am I using... Oh, no. I only use Serum because of the pitch bends and stuff, you know. You know what I mean. And I can't find a way inside of Massive to do pitch bends like this, like to automate a pitch bend. The only way I know how to do it with like how to automate pitch bend is with the MIDI automation clips. And I'm sorry, I hate the MIDI automation inside of Ableton. It's just it sucks. I don't understand it and the things it does. It's just annoying as shit. But anyway, I'm not here to rant about it. I'm here to fucking make some Zomboy basses. Canadian man will teach you how to make Zomboy basses. Actually, I'm not teaching anything right now. I'm just doing this because it's a Friday night. I have no homework, and I'm bored. I want to make some music. So I don't need this anymore. Yeah, you see, you can't really tell. Can't really, like, tell. What the fuck? The fuck happened? Huh. This isn't normal. Okay, well, I guess I have to. That is weird. I don't understand, but anyway, yeah. Interesting. Anyway, I was gonna do some funky automation to this thing, but I'm not sure. Anyway. Anyways, let's just delete that. I'm gonna make some sort of like drop pattern. Make some Zomboy. Because I love Zomboy. Zomboy is like my favorite. Private, what the fuck? Public. Is that why no one joined? Because it's labeled as a fucking private stream? That is so dumb. Are you kidding me? That's why it wasn't fucking showing up on my... That is so fucking dumb. Wow. How stupid am I? And now people are like actually joining. I think. I don't know. If you're in and you're actually watching, if there's anybody, okay, yeah, this was a complete accident. I started a stream and nobody was joining, and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. How long has this been on for? 20 minutes. I didn't know, and nothing was going on. And then I looked, and then I realized that the privacy was set to private. And I like, what? How? Okay, like I just don't know. Two watching now, so. Hi to whoever's watching. I literally just, oh my god, I'm such a dumbass. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up like it did last time. Like I tried to stream months ago and I miserably failed at what I was doing because my computer for some reason didn't want to stream. Like it didn't like how hard I was pushing it, so my entire like computer crashed while I was streaming. But it was good because nobody was watching it, because I'm pretty sure back then it was also listed as private, as a private stream. And I'm not sure what is going on, like what was going on, but you know, whatever. Anyway. So hi to whoever is watching me. I don't know if anybody really is. Maybe it's just showing that someone's watching because I have that tab open. Let's just see and wait. But anyway, without any further ado, yeah, I want to make some dubstep, some like Zomboy dubstep. That's what I came to do. If anybody who joins, if you got any questions about what I'm doing, just ask. I will totally answer them. I love answering questions. Yeah. Oh, fuck, it's hot in here. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna make some Zomboy basses. There's just Zomboy in general. I made this bass this morning, and I think that sounds a lot like Zomboy. Yeah, that was me. That literally was me. When I had this open, that was me, who was clicking on the. I just clicked on it, and that was me watching myself, and that's why it registered as 2 people watching. And I don't know if this is just me, if this counts as me watching. Like, I hope not, because then that'll be that's kind of dumb. Wow. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay. I'm guessing that this is just me. I'm guessing that this is just me watching. But if somebody is watching, like somebody other than me is actually, because I'm confused as fuck right now. I don't usually do a live streams and get like anybody watching them, because I did do live streams in the past, but like not a lot of people did watch them. I think only like the most I ever gotten was like 10 or something. So if this is just me watching, which I hope it's not, but if there is anybody watching, say hi in the chat, please. Oh my god. Message people. Yeah, we're gonna be making some dubstep tonight, but boys. So I really like how the sync knob is just kind of changing. Is just kind of like changing the vowel a bit. This is just me. Wow. Nobody is watching me. That's amazing. I love that. I hate that, by the way. When I had less than 100 subscribers, I fucking remember. I would do a live stream and I'd have at least 5 people. And now I'm fooling myself by it just being me, which is hilarious. But, you know. So I love this snare. This is just like such a great snare. So that's what we'll do. Oh my god, finally. Huh. You making some rhythm today? People are actually joining. I'm actually going to make some bro step. We're going to make some, sorry, I'm going to get this chat on my phone so I can actually, like, see when people are watching. But I'm going to be making some, Zomboy-styled, dubstep today, which I thought, because I made this bass, I'll show you guys. I made this bass inside of, Serum, which I was like Zomboy. And so I was kind of like, you know what? Let's just make a bass out of it. Anyway, I'm going to put the chat on my phone so I can read the chat and, like, watch the stream at the same time. I just want to be able to read the chat, though. So, yeah. Okay. So I don't have to, like, keep switching back and forth. I'll just put it over here. And I need to put my phone on to never turn off either. Where is my display? Screen timeout. After 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, whatever. I guess I can't keep it for long. Yeah, sup both of you. You probably noticed I'm not using templates anymore, and I want to explain that because recently I've been feeling that I feel too constrained when I try to make something with a template, with all my tracks already laid, all my troop groups already laid out. I just feel like it's really constraining me to certain workflows. Like I just want to have like a more open kind of workflow, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to be using like templates anymore, like really like open templates with like all my drums and shit put together. So anyway, So anyway, yeah. I just want to start working on some drums here. I'm gonna make a certain side chain group for the top loops for like the cymbals and stuff. So let's just call this sim sidechain sim MIDI. So then I just sidechain the cymbals a certain way, and then I don't have to, you know. So anyway, let's see here. And I'm sorry when I talk. If you hear like static in the background, that's just because my computer's fan, my laptop's fan, is just annoying as shit. I can't really do much about that. Anyway, let's get some top loops in here. Some hi-hat loops. I don't like making my own hi-hat loops. I know it's kind of cheap, but Actually, I'm gonna grab a Zomboy track for reference, because I think that will help me kind of. I think that will help me make my tracks easier, make my drop easier. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna have this at 150. I'm gonna do this at 140 because every time I fucking make make dubstep, I always do it at 150. Any tips on how to learn how to make dubstep? I suck at making dubstep. Yeah. I just say watch, learn structuring first of all. Learn structuring and sound design. Like, watch YouTube channels like Rocket Power Sounds. They're very good. That YouTube channel, Rocket Powered Sounds. I'll search it up so you can see. In terms of like sound design, watch this guy. He makes a lot of dubstep based tutorials. I'll admit his videos are kind of cringy. He acts like that. Don't forget to smash that like button. Like he's like one of those kinds of guys. But I'll be honest, a lot of his tutorials are really, really helpful, and he recreates a lot of cool stuff. And he also does some pretty cool preset packs. So, in terms of sound design, watch him. In terms of like structuring and stuff, I don't know what you mean, like what aspects of dubstep, but like in terms of like structuring or stuff, just listen to other songs. Really, like listen to other songs and like copy their structure, I guess, and also just like learn from like tutorials and live streams and stuff. Just I don't know. YouTube is just nowadays YouTube is a very accessible way to learn these kinds of things. So yeah, that's just my take on it. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna make this 140 instead of 150 because I feel like I do things way too often in 150, and 140 is a very underrated BPM nowadays. So anyway, yeah, that song is in. Let's call this ref for reference. Change the color of that to black, and then I'm going to. No problem, dude. Again, any questions, just go ahead, ask me. I'll try my best to answer them. So yeah, this is 150, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm wrong. I'm just going to double check on Beatport. Zomboy. Beatport, if the song's on Beatport, you'll be able to find the key and the BPM really easily. Although I do admit sometimes, yeah, it's 150. I do admit though sometimes the BPM is wrong. Like sometimes like the song will say like, oh, it's in 143 when it's actually in 144. Or I mean, I was making Psytrance a few weeks ago. I think it was a few weeks ago. I don't remember how long it was, but I was using one song as a reference track because I use reference tracks on everything. Usually, on everything. Not always, but anyway. I was using a Psytrance track as reference. And Beatport said it was saying it was 142 or 140, and I don't know. I don't remember what track it was, but I had an experience just with Beatport. It said it was one tempo and it was another tempo, and I don't know what the fuck Beatport's problem is. Sometimes it's stupid, but anyway. This is gonna sound kind of weird, but I don't want to use this for mixing. I just want to use this for like structure. Okay, I just want to make sure that's not on the transient. Get on the transient, you piece of shit. Yeah. What the fuck? Do not automate the BPM. What the hell is this? Delete automation. 140. There. Why does it do that? I hate it when it does that. So yeah, this is gonna sound kind of weird, but okay, so I can see, yeah, he's starting off with like a chord on the downbeat, and then the main phrase is just going on frequently during the song. So I will, I'll keep this big. Like, I'll just keep this to the side because I don't need this for now. Let's see what I want to see what the cymbals are doing. This is just a tip of mine. This is just a tip coming from me. You should always use the reference track if you're feeling uninspired. Like, just go to fucking SoundCloud and then like find the songs you want to try and make in the style of, and then just like, you don't have to rip them from SoundCloud, but like get the audio file. It's good to have them inside of your DAW so you can like A/B between the two. And then yeah, just like A/B inside of Ableton and see what like sounds, see what like study the elements and then just throw them into your own projects. I mean, that's the best, like that's the way I get inspiration. I used to hate using reference tracks for some reason. I don't know why. I was just so lazy to use reference tracks, but now I use them like all the time. I'm not kidding, they help so much when I'm like making anything. So anyway, enough chit chat. I gotta focus on the cymbals. Yeah, I can't really hear them that well because the BPM is just like warping the fuck out of it, and it just sounds like garbage. But anyway, I think that works. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I like that one. Oh, fuck. Wrong channel. Wow, only one watching. Man, oh man. I want to do it. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I want to do this in 140, but I just feel like this is too slow. I kind of have to do 150. Hear the cymbals now. Actually, the cymbals are very like they have a lot of attack. They sound like in that one. Do you have any shaker loops? I think I do. Okay, wait, hold on. Splice.com. Tisoski has a sample pack. Tisoki. I always say Tisoski. It's Tisoki. It's Tisoki. Tisoki. I think he has some pretty cool drum loops I can use. Actually, that one could come in handy, I'll be honest. That one could come in handy. So I'll just throw that in there. About now. Let's just group these. That's drums. Oh boy. I am honestly like, I have been so thirsty today. So excuse me if I have to take a piss later on. I have to take a piss later on in the video. I mean, in the stream. I might have to take a piss, like a really long piss. I've just been so dehydrated lately. Like, well, I mean, like, not, like, my fucking mouth feels dry. I should get that checked. Anyway, so, I'm gonna listen to this one more time. So it's like a growl, like here. I've never actually, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not very good. I don't think I'm good at making like fucking down growls or whatever. And where did this, oh my god. The sidechain channel disappeared. I just realized that. That is amazing. I have to rename all of this. Sidechain. The sidechain channel disappeared. I probably deleted it when I was duplicating it to the symbols. That's amazing. Anyway, let's put these both to, actually we'll group these and we'll call this drop basses. Save these for, actually just put this to the basses. So, I'll put the OTT on the and the sausage fattener on right now, just to make it like somewhat of a way, like just so I can somewhat understand what what I want to go for. Man, I've never actually making a down growl before. It's funny, like the one. Ow. I can do it. I can do it. I get like too focused when I'm doing these, honestly. Like I just like sit down and just like, you know, I forget to talk to the fucking audience. But I'll try to be entertaining. Interesting. I like that. So far, so good. I'm gonna save this so I don't, just in case something happens and my computer fucks up when I'm streaming. So. Interesting. A lot of high ends in that snare. Good point. Let's check it out. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. It's got a bit of it's a bit harsh in contrast with the kick. Yeah, I've never actually taken notice because honestly, I really like this snare. Like, this is one of my favorite snare samples, like, that I use. It's a cymatic snare that Nasco made. I have my own snare samples, but like honestly, I don't really like them. Like I need more time to work on like my drums, so they don't suck. So okay, hold on. Yeah, that sounds better. Thank you for reminding me. Probably do some more work on it later. Anyway, Back to that down growl. Why is that so fast? Okay, hold on here. Let's see what the fat rack does. What the fuck? Why does that... Oh, it's because... I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. Yeah. You make a good point. Honestly though, that stuff is kind of saved for later in the mixing process, but thank you for reminding me. Actually, let's use a vocoder on that, see what that sounds like. See, the thing with the vocoder is that like either it works or it doesn't work. Like, it's just, it kind of bugs me. Like, you can't like tweak it around a lot to make it work. It either works or it doesn't. But that's just me when I'm doing it. I just bought this. This is an amazing EQ. Like, I haven't even like fucking touched the Ableton stock EQ, because Pro Q3, in my opinion, is just like a million times better. Like, everything is just like a fucking flick of the wrist. Like, I can just make a peak like that. It's so quick. So quick. Yeah, that's a good point. Vocoder does. It really does. It works sometimes, I'll admit it. I really like it on like a mid bass layer. They make a nice it makes a nice kind of like, I don't know what the word to describe. Gives it a nice like sludge kind of tone. I don't know if that makes sense, but you'd see what I meant if I put it on like massive or something. Anyway, yeah, feedback is very much appreciated. I love feedback. Just saying, like, it's really it's really helpful to me. So Yeah. There's some frequencies. There's some frequencies in here I don't like at all, but actually, no, I want to get rid of it. I don't want the chorus on this. Ooh. I like that. And I also just realized how fucking loud this is. Holy shit. But I don't mind it. That's not a problem. Anyway, how long have we been streaming for? Almost an hour. You know, I always used to like do my streams when I was earlier on my channel when I was a very shitty producer. I did my streams like for only an hour because I thought my dad would think it was weird when I was upstairs talking to myself, talking to a fucking camera. Where I produced like future bass or whatever, or like dubstep. I just didn't stream. I streamed until he got home, and then I just never. I just like. Anyway, I like the start of that. I'll be honest. I think this is a good start for a bass. Let's freeze this in the meantime because I feel like my computer's like getting kind of hot. So that's so weird. Like I just my computer's it's a MacBook Pro 2018. I had to buy it for school. It's a great laptop for music production and for the stuff that I do, and I'll admit it. Like I use Pro Tools on this just about like every day, and it runs great. But when I'm streaming or recording a video, it just gets all the more annoying. Like usually, if I wasn't streaming right now, the fan would not be as loud. And I just don't know what the fuck the big deal is. You know what? I'm just gonna look like utilities. I think Grapher is the program that you look. No, it's not Grapher. What is the program that you use to look at like activity monitor? That's what it is. Yeah, like my CPU. Like, look, 13%. That's not even a lot. Oh, although, yeah, OBS is using a majority of the CPU. Kind of fucking stupid. I don't know. I don't think my computer needs to be acting this way. It's like everyone like fucking wants to boycott Mac. Do you make feedback? Yeah, I can give feedback. I've never really I've never done a feedback stream, but yeah, I can do feedback. I mean, I don't really want to. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I would do feedback. Send me if you want to give me feedback. I mean, I can do feedback on the stream, I guess, if you want. I'll listen to it and check out your song if you want to. Yeah, look up my username on Discord, Panic Mode 0202 if you have Discord, or you can just like I don't know if you can send me a link in the chat. Oh, okay, I can show this. Here we go. I'll listen to it here. Ambient. All right. I don't know if you can hear it. I won't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it through the stream. I don't think you will because audio routing for a Mac, you have to have. There's a certain program you need to route audio from. You know. I don't know, but it's just I'll listen to it. I'll check it out. Pretty good so far. Pretty cool. I like those vocals in there. Those are nice. Pretty cool. I don't know a lot about ambient music. Like I don't make ambient, nor do I like listen to it. It I listen. I think that like the closest thing I listen to like ambient music is lo-fi hip hop. Like I listen to that, but that's like it. I'm not too familiar with the ambient genre. But as a producer, um, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. I think this is a good start for a song. In my opinion, uh, in my opinion, in my opinion, like again, I'm not don't like if I don't know a lot about ambience, like the ambient genre, so some of the things I say might be stupid, but I think that like it's just like it could use more elements to make the song more interesting. It's a good start. It's a really good start, and I like the melody. Um, I like the melody and I like the atmosphere. It's not bad at all. But I just think like it could use more interesting elements. I noticed you put like a respace and like an 808 sub bass under there. I think it was an 808 bass. I'm not too sure, but and those sound fine. But like you should, it'd be really cool. I feel like if you put in like strings or like kind of really atmospheric like kind of pads in there, that would be cool. Yeah, sure. Send that over as well, and I'll check it out if you want. Um, but oh, thank you for the subscription. Uh, yeah. In terms of mixing, it's cool. It's pretty cool. Um, it's a nice mix down. Although I would say that the sub bass is a bit too in front. Like I feel like the main pluck could be more active. It doesn't sound as loud as the sub bass. And I understand maybe like you want this to be a very subby song, but sometimes when you have a lot of sub, it just kind of gets to a point where you don't really focus on anything else other than the sub. And just from my preference, um, I feel like a song will sound better if you have a nice balance between the sub and like the treble and the mids. I think you should just focus less on making the sub really pop out, because I just think it's too loud. Um, but again, I don't know anything about the ambient genre, so maybe it's just kind of like the thing maybe you were intending the sub to be loud. But this is just coming from my personal taste. So yeah. Enter my profile of 2 finished songs and 3 IDs. So yeah, um, it's pretty cool. I like it. I think you did a good job on it. Just need but it's a good it's a good start. I like it a lot. Again, another. Let's see what else you got. This one's okay. I'll listen to this one. Pretty cool. I love that. I love that. That's a nice intro. Very cool. I like that a lot. Ooh. That's a really cool song, man. Like that's again, I have to say it again. This is a good start because I wouldn't if I were working on this. This is just, in my opinion, this is more like the bare bones of a dubstep of a rhythm track. It's great. I love the sound design and the basses. Like it's simple. It's straightforward. In terms of structuring, I think the drops should be longer. But I feel like you nailed the mix and master. Those are perfectly okay. I don't feel there's much wrong with that. But I just think it's a little too minimal. Um, there's not a lot of background stuff going on, and in my opinion, it just makes it sound kind of dead. Uh, but I'm sure, like, I think one thing you should like try is like put maybe a little like soft lead in the background that's wide on the stereo field. It's like on the side frequencies, Um, like that would make some good atmosphere. It's a great song. I think the sound design's perfect. Um, but like you should make the drops longer, for one thing. Also, I noticed in the build-ups, they're not really creating a lot of tension, and I think tension's probably the most important thing when you're uh, building up to a dubstep drop. You should like, especially like especially with like drop itself. The drop is really intense. If you had a nice like really um uh, a nice like build up that gave you a lot of tension, it would really make the drop hit a lot harder. Um, I just actually did notice though. I think the sub on the kick drum's a little dead, in my opinion. It's just a little. The sub's just a little weak. Maybe that's just me. I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional mixing engineer. I still do have a lot to learn about mixing. I would say I'm not bad at my mixing skills, but like just from my opinion, yeah, it's a good track. It's just a bit. Again, it's just a bit dead on some parts. I'd say uh, makes give the build up some more tension. Um, give the build up some more tension. Make the drops longer, and try and like again add more elements, man. Like you just, I think, yeah, I think you can, man. Like, cause this is really cool. I think this would be a really cool track to see like finished. Like really built up from with more elements. I'm sorry, I'm not the greatest at feedback, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. I don't really do a lot of feedback, but anyway, yeah, it's a really cool track. I like that a lot. But I'd like to um, I'm gonna get back to making my music now. But these are some cool tracks. I'll definitely take a listen to your stuff later. So but I'd like to get back to my own music. Unfortunately, I'd like to work on my own music now. So, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Hopefully, in the future, if I once I get some, yeah, I'll check that out later, bro. But thank you. There, you got some cool stuff. So, anyway, back to what I'm working on here. I think this could work with if I put a phaser on this. I got an email. No, it's just from Native Instruments. No problem, bro. Again, I'll check it out later. So. I think I'm gonna work on this bass later because I just think like that's not I'm not getting a whole lot of inspiration right now because I don't have like other things. I find if you know me and my other videos and how I like produce dubstep, I like to work with things already kind of laid out in the background rather than just like start from scratch because I feel that when like I just like to have things like started off with everything already kind of like set up in the background because when I have like a strong foundation to work off of, it gives me more inspiration. That's just the way I've been working. I usually don't start off making a bass pattern. Most of the time I actually start off by making an intro for a song before I do any sort of like drop. But it really just depends on how I feel some days. So anyways, I'm just gonna copy the sub over here. I gotta go take a quick bathroom break. But I'll be like 5 seconds, so don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. Yeah, that was my intention for the stream. I want to make a Zomboy kind of drop. I'm actually right now. I'll be honest. I'm very undecided on how I want my branding to be because I don't know if I want to go for like if I want to be a bro step artist or if I want to be like a rhythm artist. Um, I don't know a lot about branding yet, but I am learning. I'm in school for fucking music business and stuff, so um, I'm learning about this stuff, and hopefully by the end of the year, I'll be able to find out what's best for me. But I don't know if I want to do like if I want to do like bro step or like rhythm, like infect rhythm, because I have made some rhythm tracks in the past, and they're not bad. They're just they're not bad. They're I'm just kind of like undecided on how I want my branding to be. Anyway, excuse me. I will. And yeah, Zomboy is honestly one of my biggest inspirations. I love Zomboy so much. He's made so many amazing tracks. I actually didn't realize until very recently that Zomboy was one of my favorite artists. I never really realized until recently. Like I've been listening to Zomboy for like I think when was his first like hold on. I've been listening to him since 2012. Yeah, I've been listening to him since I remember this was the first EP I listened to from him, and I've been listening to him like ever since then, and I literally it's been like what like 5 years, and I never realized how much I love Zomboy. Like I was like I always like it's hilarious. But anyway, okay, I don't need this anymore. Hold on a second. So, actually, hold on. Let's just make this instead of calling it drop bases, we'll call it drop elements. And I'll make some super saws. I'll make a super saw. Let's use massive because I should start. Actually, no. Let's not use massive. Let's use Silent One. I fucking love Silent One. I need to use it more. Yeah, Getter's one of my inspirations as well. Actually, I've been listening to Getter for a while as well. He's not my biggest inspiration, but I do really like his. I do really like his music. And he's such a funny guy in real life. Like I love his like attitude and shit. He's so cool. Anyway, I can never get enough that Silent One preset in the opening fucking preset. What is it? What's it called? Factory Bank one or 303 Saw. Every time you open up Silent and press down one note, you just start like jamming out to that preset because it's just like it's so fucking funny in my opinion. Anyway, Okay, here we go. Fuck, what? I don't... I actually don't like the sound of that. What the fuck, Silent? I usually use Silent for, like, retro basses. Or, I mean, for, like, synthwave and stuff. I don't make a lot of synthwave, but when I do, I love using Silent because it's just... It's such a good... It's so, like, good for analog shit, but... I don't like it in some parts because it's... I think I use, like, Silent mostly for... I use it mostly for, like, preset searching. Like, Silent 1 for me is, like, my Nexus. I don't like Nexus because Nexus isn't, like, very customizable. Or at least I've never used it, but I've looked at it and I'm just kind of like, you know, it's just not very customizable and stuff, and you have to have a USB stick to keep it, you know, plugged in or whatever. Whatever. Anyway, I'll just use Serum for the Super Saw. There's loud people outside my fucking room. No, I've never tried that, and I do not think that would ever work. No, I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just see what happens. I've never tried it. I don't think it would work, but let's just see. I mean, it could be worse. I don't have... See, the thing is, I don't have VR's full Fat Rack. I just kind of, like, downloaded the rack, and I don't have all the plugins, the same plugins that he uses. I think I have, like, a few of the same plugins that he uses on his Fat Rack. But I don't mind, because this just gives me the right amount of, like, saturation I need. So... It doesn't sound bad, I'll admit it. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. I don't like... For these kinds of, like, drops, sorry, I'm stuttering. The thing I love to do the most is, and you're gonna hate me for this, but I'm sorry, I can't help myself to not do it. I just go into a fucking Vengeance Essential dubstep pack and I look for a good sounding chord stack. See, that one's perfect. I don't mind that at all. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. I know I probably could have made that myself, but fuck it. I don't fucking care. I'm a mad lad. I'll be honest, God, that's so annoying. I'll be honest with you, like, there's nothing wrong with using samples or presets inside of your track. I think Virtual Riot made this point, and I think in a new Disciple tutorial video, and also Gammer made this point in his the drop, like his walkthrough, his masterclass of The Drop. I used to hate that song, The Drop by Gammer. I used to hate that song. because I thought that like I thought it was so basic, but I've actually come to enjoy like basic songs, like songs that aren't complex, especially dubstep. Like fuck sakes, I love underground rhythm. And like the drop was just like I have it actually in my reference track library. If I look for it. Um, where is it? Here it is. Like it's literally just one note played. But like that's what I kind of adore about it. It's just it's so simple and it brings a lot of energy. And the thing that I respect Gamera about like this is an unpopular opinion amongst the people that I've known who produce, like everyone says like, oh, the drop is such a stupid song, it doesn't deserve to be successful because it's literally just one note and it's a Virtual Riot preset. But when Gamera he made a really good point when he did the masterclass. He said like, and I like Gamera a lot as a producer because he's such an honest guy. Like he's not afraid to say like, well, I got this from a Reddit post, or oh, I got this rack, or oh, I just used this preset from this pack that I found. I don't like the idea behind a drop is your idea. Like the idea behind a song is your idea, and just because you use samples doesn't make you a bad producer. Like these samples that he used, he just like ripped them off like multiple different like packs or whatever. And not a lot of the stuff he made it was his own like content because he admits he's not a very good sound designer. So he goes to packs, he goes to sample packs, he goes to preset libraries, he just finds what he thinks sounds good, he tweaks them a bit if he wants to, he layers them on top of each other, and then he makes a song that's his, you know? Nobody should feel ashamed for using presets or samples. I mean, like, I'll admit it's pretty lazy if you go inside like a fucking Vengeance sample pack and you just like take a drop loop and you throw it in and you call it your own song. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is like if you go like what I just did here with the Vengeance melody loop. Like I found a Vengeance, like I could have made this myself, but just because I'm lazy, you know, I went in, I grabbed the melody loop and I just took the chord, I cut it off, and I threw it in there because I thought it sounded good, you know? That's the stuff nobody should feel ashamed for. Or using like a single like cymatics preset for like maybe like one growl inside the drop. You know? Nobody should feel ashamed for that. Because it's not like why like if it's such a fucking crime, then why would they make the sample pack in the first place? They make it for the ease of access for like producers who maybe aren't very good at something and just, you know, are lazy, you know? I think it's totally okay if you want to use presets or if you want to use like a one-shot bass that you found off a sample pack. There's nothing wrong with it. You know? It's just... And like another thing, like with dubstep music in particular, it is kind of important to have your own style when you make dubstep. So like it is good to like try and make sounds yourself. But it's good to try and make sounds yourself from time to time and like try to learn to that, because in dubstep it's more important, like sound design's a lot more important than let's say like house music, like progressive house, the Martin Garrix style progressive house that you see very often. Like that kind of music is like it's very preset focused. God, I'm so dehydrated. I think I might be getting sick. Hopefully I'm not. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of rambling on right now. Actually, I think I want to make this longer. And why did I do that? Why did I hit the I button? Pretty cool. And for shits and giggles, I like those, so I'm going to use those in the drop as well. Oops. I really like that growl, actually. I think it turned out good. So, I've been streaming for a while now, so, I was planning to go all night, but we don't have a lot of viewers tonight, so, but that's fine. I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. Man, this is a very underwhelming stream. I did a lot, but I'm feeling really hungry. I'm really dehydrated. I don't know if I'm getting sick. Hopefully, sorry. Hopefully I'm not getting sick or whatever. Anyway, hold on, let me just, maybe it'd be better if I just made my own chords, because those are probably pretty easy to make. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, thanks you guys for watching. I will do another stream maybe tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Actually, no, maybe not. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do one tomorrow, maybe around, like, the same time. I started around, I think, 4:30-ish. It's almost 6 o'clock now, but I have to eat, and I'm tired, and I want to do homework. So, well, actually, no, I don't have any homework to do, but, well, I do, but I'm not going to do it tonight. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll probably I'll do a stream tomorrow. Maybe more people will join next time. And I'll work on this track some more, because I think this could go somewhere. So, yeah, see you guys later. Yeah, see ya. Bye-bye.